This is a story that balances on the razor's edge between science and the supernatural, faith and fact. It begins with a death and a trial. 19-year-old college student Emily Rose is dead, and her parish priest, Father Moore, stands accused of negligent homicide. The charge? That his spiritual intervention, an exorcism, led to her demise. The prosecution, led by the devout Ethan Thomas, argues that Emily was a victim of epilepsy and psychosis, denied the medical care that could have saved her. Defending Father Moore is Aaron Bruner, an ambitious agnostic lawyer who takes the case for the sake of her career, not her beliefs. The trial forces a look back at Emily's terrifying ordeal, told through harrowing flashbacks. It started subtly. Alone in her dorm room at 3 a.m., the witching hour, she would smell a foul, burning odor. Then came the vision's demonic faces twisting in the shadows, her body contorting into impossible positions. Medical science offered a diagnosis: epilepsy. But the medication did nothing to stop the torment. Emily's suffering escalated. She spoke in ancient, dead languages, possessed an unnatural strength, and seemed to know the dark secrets of those around her. Convinced she was possessed by not one, but 6 demons, Emily and her family turned away from medicine and placed their last hope in the ancient rites of the Catholic Church. And in Father Moore, in the courtroom, a battle of ideologies unfolds. Doctors testify to Emily's medical conditions, presenting a logical, scientific explanation for her behavior. They argue that Father Moore's influence was a fatal delusion. But then, Father Moore takes the stand. He plays a chilling audio recording of the exorcism. The jury listens in stunned silence to the guttural, demonic voices snarling from Emily's own throat. Aaron Bruner, the skeptic, finds her worldview shaken. Strange, inexplicable events begin to plague her own life, forcing her to confront the possibility that the evil that took Emily Rose is real, and it is now aware of her. The climax of the story is the exorcism itself, a brutal, spiritual war waged for a single soul. Father Moore fights desperately against the demonic forces, even as they mock his faith and reveal their names: Lucifer, Cain, Judas, Nero, Belial, and Legion. In a moment of divine clarity, Emily is offered a choice by the Virgin Mary. She can ascend to heaven and be free of her suffering, or she can endure her possession to its end, becoming a martyr to prove the reality of the spiritual world. Emily chooses to stay. Her suffering, she believes, will give meaning to others. The trial concludes. Father Moore is found guilty, but the jury, moved by the evidence in his story, recommends a sentence of time served. He is a free man, but one who will forever carry the weight of Emily Rose's sacrifice. The film leaves us with a haunting question: where does science end and where does faith begin?